Hi, welcome to the Zen Zone, anytime, anywhere, and for anybody. My name's Heather, and this morning we're going to start out with a quick 10-minute wake up yoga when you're not quite awake yet. Most of this video is going to be done on the mat, so if you'd want to just come on down to your mat and get comfy, we'll get started. We're going to turn ourselves on the mat, toes together, knees apart, extending those arms out in child's pose. We're going to reach out, let the head drop between the shoulders. Start taking some nice, good, deep breaths in and out through the nose if we can. Big breath in, fill up the lungs from the belly to the chest, and exhale, let things relax. We're going to spread those fingers wide on the mat. Take the head, if it's able to, reach the floor and just kind of do a little head roll side to side here on the forehead, massaging that forehead up. Waking up our brain a little bit, getting some movement in the neck and the shoulders. Again, nice, good, deep breaths. Let's walk our hands to the right side of the mat. Reaching that left arm just a little bit over the right hand there. Nice, good, deep breaths in and out through the nose, feeling the side body on the left stretch out, and those ribs up in the shoulder, down in the hips. And then when you're ready, we're going to gently walk our hands over to the other side. Nice, good, deep breaths into the lungs, filling up the lungs, feeling that stretch from the right side body, shoulders, ribs, down to those hips. When you're ready, let's walk those hands back to the center. Engage the abdominals as we pull the belly button up into the spine. We're going to lift up onto all fours, bringing the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under the hips, making sure to spread out those fingers and palms. And when we inhale, dropping to cow, open up the chest, just looking forward, dropping the belly. And then as we exhale, tuck the chin and tailbone under like a scared cat, pushing that back up to the sky. We're going to move here with our breath back and forth. So inhale and cow. Exhale and cat. And as we go back and forth here, start to play with this because you're probably alone. If not, the people around will understand. But we're going to start to play with this movement. So if you need to do a little, maybe a head roll, maybe a little hip roll in there as we go into that cow and cat. You can switch directions, just whatever feels good for you to help wake up that body. Coming back to the center, settling in. You want to press that ground away. Nice open chest, nice strong chest. Take your hips to one side as we look towards the right hip and then the left. Just wagging your tail, getting some movement in that low back, waking things up. And we'll come back to a nice flat back. Let's take it to bird dog here, making sure we've got plenty of room behind us, in front of us. We're going to extend the right arm out, and the left leg is going to lift up. A little cue here for you is if you leave that left foot flexed and you keep your toes facing the ground, it's going to help to keep your hips level. The abdominals are nice and strong, belly button pulled into the spine. Drop that arm and leg and we'll switch. So left arm slides out, right leg slides back. Extend it, foot flex, toes facing the floor, nice strong back, nice strong abdominals. And bring it back in. Let's do one more on each side with our breath. Inhale, up, reach it out through the heel, out through the fingertips. Exhale, drop it down and switch. Inhale, really extend all the way from the core, and exhale, release. Very nice. Coming back to extended child's pose. I'm going to have you open up your knees again. It just makes it a little more comfortable to breathe into that belly. Extend the arms out. This time we're going to turn the palms up, just rotating the arm in the shoulder socket. A little different stretch in the shoulder joint there itself. Let's turn the palms down. Tuck the toes under, bring those knees back in, about hip width apart. We're going to start to peel ourselves off the ground. Extending those legs slowly, pushing the heels back into the mat. into downward facing dog. So we got our hands about shoulder width apart, feet about hip width apart. We'll start to walk the dog here, bending one knee, then the other, really feeling the feet start to wake up this morning. Your ankles, your calves, your hamstrings. Feeling the stretch in the back from the hips up to the shoulders. And here we tend to let the shoulders come to the ears all day long. We're going to try to keep the shoulders pulled, in this case, up towards our hips and into the spine, giving ourselves a nice long neck. Just let the head hang. Working those feet and then pressing both heels into the mat, hips up and back, chest to the thighs. Big full breath, and then on the exhale, exhale so we can hear you. Just kind of waking things up again. Big breath in. Exhale just a little through the mouth. Sometimes as we sleep, that jaw can get kind of tense. People clench their jaws. They don't even know it. Take a big breath in again. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Settling into that downward facing dog. Again, maybe you look over one shoulder, we look over the other shoulder and back to the center. Up on the balls of the feet, let's carefully drop those knees back down, repositioning the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Let's take it to a little twist this morning. So left hand's gonna go more to the middle of our body. Take this right arm and you're gonna peel it up, just as if you're pulling back a bow and arrow. Reach it up. Really open to the side, breathe, looking up to that hand, and then on the exhale, thread the needle. We're gonna bring that arm through, bending that left arm, drop your right shoulder down. Take a full breath here, inhale and exhale, and we'll go back. Pressing into that left hand, inhale, reach it up, pulling that bow back. Exhale, thread it through, bend the elbow, relax down to the shoulder and head. And one more time. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, thread it through. Coming down into that threading the needle. Left arm is going to extend overhead on our mat. Just a nice wake up through that upper back area. Bringing the left hand back underneath the shoulder, right hand underneath the right shoulder. And we're going to switch sides. So right hand comes to the middle. We're going to inhale, peel that left arm up, 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 up. Plant the tops of the feet, plant that right hand. Really nice stretch to the spine. Exhale, bend the elbow and thread the needle through, relaxing the shoulder and head down to the ground. Take a nice, good, deep, full breath here. And then we'll move with our breath. So pressing that right hand down, inhale, peel it up, pull that bow and arrow back. Really twisting, twisting, twisting through that spine. Exhale, thread the needle, come underneath, relax the shoulders and head. And one more time, inhale, reach it up. Oh, really, really twist through that spine. And exhale, thread it through, let that right elbow bend again. Relaxing the shoulder and head, reaching that right arm up above the head on our mat. Just always taking some nice, good, deep breaths. We tend to hold our breath when we're learning new things, but you want to breathe. Breathe. Big, deep breaths. And we'll unthread, coming back to the center. At this point, we're going to shift forward and come all the way down to our belly. Setting up for a baby cobra. So hands are right here beside the shoulders. Pull those elbows in. Tops of the feet are planted on the mat. We're going to inhale, just lift the chest. I'm not doing a whole lot of pushing here with my arms and off. They're just resting there. Pull the elbows back, look straight forward. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And release down. Another time. Waking up the upper back here. Inhale, lift it up. Kind of peel, grow from our head back. We're lifting up, pulling those elbows in, letting the shoulder blades slide into the spine. And release down. Now this time, if it's in your wheelhouse of things, we're going to push that ground away. We're going to go into a full-fledged cobra. If your back does not like that, stay in that baby cobra. We're going to inhale, extend all the way up. And you want to watch those pesky shoulders. So let's look over one side. Let's look over the other side. Back to the center. People tend to drop into this cobra a lot, so you really want to push the ground away and open that chest. Nice, good deep breaths. Just expanding the front of our body. We tend to close that off when we're stuck at work sitting in a chair all day. And we'll come up on all fours, sitting back and extended child's pose one more time. In fact, we're going to bring the hands all the way back beside us and just a child's pose. Nothing's extended. Tucking the chin in. Maybe you can grab the feet if you can. Breathing into that back. Nice big deep breaths here. And release when you're ready. Bring it up onto those knees. We're going to take the legs and swing them around front. I'm just going to turn to face you. Sit nice and comfortable. A couple shoulder rolls this morning. Relaxing the shoulders down. Bring ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Ear to shoulder, other direction. Just a few neck rolls there. Getting some of those kinks out of neck. And we'll come back to the center. Let's take those arms, sweep them overhead, big inhale. We're gonna press the palms together, bring those hands down over heart center. And that concludes our really quick morning yoga. So namaste. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.